I tell you all the story about the joker and the thief? I said, that is all about the joker and the thief in the night.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not me. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, hit before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in the shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front the back, they yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
To get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the bricks. Talk about, now we're doing it, pricks. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I cop the chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, they ain't I get better with time. Who got all the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back, they yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in the capital city of Columbus, Ohio. Tonight it's on to week 4 as we've got a good Thursday night matchup in store, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Dragons of Columbus.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
First play and a first throw for Rodgers. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
How about the big guy there showing some agility? He just floated from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
Green 18. Hey, take 26.
Rodgers going to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and it's going to be a first down. Well done. So the pitch and catch good for 11. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
When you're not, you're not.
Get 300. Green 18. Get 300. Get 300. Green 18.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 41-yard line.
That's good.
And early on, they're picking up right where they left off last week.
And I know a lot of coaches say each game is its own. You don't really have carryover. This feels like carryover. So much confidence from the previous game that they're using to their advantage now.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 41. Now Rodgers. Washington's got it. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4-4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game, like we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master surgeon at work.
26.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. Arizona here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Again, it's Achane. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Well, we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. A lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Jump out! 50, 50.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense, and it's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Rodgers. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22.
An 8-yard loss.
They need 18 yards here on 3rd down. Here's Rodgers to throw. He'll try and do this himself. His throw caught. Hit him off the 5. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Elijah Arroyo, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Dragons put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead.
Bills nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's up in it after a gain of 4, up to the 25-yard line. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on Thursday night? Guys that have a little extra pep in their step, you go to them early and often.
This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
And the Bills
11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
And partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. And he's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Bills with a football as we start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
And again, it's Allen. Over the middle and complete to Wilson. 5 yards, now it's 35. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. To the right side and complete to Washington. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. But nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
319. Hey, check 26. Stay right. 319.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Touchdown! A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Dragons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. They're going for 2. They'll kick the point after. The extra point splits the uprights. And it's now 14-0.
14. Bills nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
and 10. Allen now looks to throw. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got him incomplete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
29 yards. And the Bills first down.
First down, here's the run with Cook. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. On play action, Allen. And incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Allen from the gun on 3rd down. Loose inside the 30. All the way home for a Bills touchdown. Khalil Shakir, 57 yards. And the Bills have got it back to within a score. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What, 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Oh, well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
So from the 37, here's 2nd down and 8. Here's Rodgers. Throw caught by Achane. And they get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Line of scrimmage moves from 137-yard line to the other as they come up 1st and 10.
26. 630.
Rodgers now to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Washington. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. Malik Washington, his first touchdown on the year. And the Dragons go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7.
Dragons 21, Bills 7.
is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage here by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now Allen. But he almost had his second pick of the game. Probably should have. And he's frustrated as it falls incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over, then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Allen. Now he's going to step up and run. Allen hit. He lost the football. And the ball is going to wind up out of bounds, so they will lose yardage, but they'll keep the football. Offensively, they're just not playing a very clean football game right now. This deficit, there's a fumble. Good news for them, at least. That went out of bounds.
You're exactly right, and as they breathe a sigh of relief, you know they're looking at the scoreboard, thinking to themselves, if we turn it over there, things could really get rough for us trying to make a comeback in this game.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. Throwing now is Allen. Everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line.
Intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this. This is caught at the 20. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
50. Back north. Get 300. Get 300.
Now it's Rodgers. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
319.
Rodgers throwing quickly out wide. And he's able to break out one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Second and goal from inside the 5.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. 58.
And again, it's Rodgers. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
319.
The final shot before half for Rodgers. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And his kick here is good. And that will do it for this first half. Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. And this return going to come to a quick end as he's belted at the end of that one. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. That'll be caught. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield, marking down at the 49. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
319.
Here's a quick throw out to Wilson. Oh, he's got some breathing room. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Give him 30 yards there. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Bills are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Oh, good return up past the 30. Past midfield. And he's out of bounds, but not before getting across the 50 to the 45.
In just about every special teams meeting, there's a discussion with the punter about his importance. Why? He can flip the field for your team defensively, move it deep into their own territory, or if you're backed up on offense, and he can hit a big punt and change field position and help his defense. In this case, though, field position got flipped by the return team. You can do it so many different ways on special teams.
Throwing now is Rodgers. They set up the screen, and H.N. has it. The 20. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 36 yards on the play.
Another big play right there. And this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
319. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Shit. Go, mate. 319.
They'll run. H.N. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just a 3rd quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances. So they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's second and goal.
30, set it. 18. Hey, 88. Jump out. Flip it down.
Now Rodgers. It is intercepted at the goal line. And the Bills are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, third quarter, but that not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 31 yards there, the first down.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run, and that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
They run again on first down. Cook. They'll get forward for 40 down to the 16-yard line.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that point.
So the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Second and 7. Allen off the play fake. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on a flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
319.
Now Allen. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. Allen going to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bills' drive stalls out on fourth down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
Here's Rodgers throwing quickly to the flat. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
10 at the 41-yard line.
319.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop it behind the line. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Go to 58. 26.
Now Rodgers. This one thrown underneath to Achane. A good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the juke.
That's a gain of 9.
And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown. Malik Washington with his second touchdown of the night. And the Dragons are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. The point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral.
And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Well, they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
58. 50.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And this one is incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
They get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think he continued to do so.
Now he's going to step up and run. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Take 30.
Here's Rodgers to throw. And will be intercepted. And the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. They do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try to hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
From the 25, here's second down at a yard. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
The Bills first down. A gain of 7.
To throw, it's Allen. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Bills first down.
Here's Allen. Shakir hauls it in. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Allen now looks to throw. Completes to Shakir once again. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
Up second and 2.
To the air, Allen. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
It's a gain of 20.
An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
First and goal, Buffalo.
Allen to throw once more. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. It'll go as nearly a loss of 10 on first and goal. So a disaster there. It goes as a 9-yard loss on the sack. Now Allen. Now he'll tuck this, and he's going to go down again. A big win there defensively on second and goal. A loss of 7, and it brings up third.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns, and a late sack, just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
No choice but to go. Here's fourth down now. One final try here for Allen. And it's going to be batted down. We'll go the other way with the football. They can't hook up here on the fourth down pass attempt. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. CD, this is the ideal situation in the fourth quarter. You come out here late, not much time on the clock, with a comfortable lead, and put the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah, this offense, all game long, they've been powerful, they've been dangerous. You're exactly right. They can end this one on their own terms.
25 yards there on the catch and run.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51 Atlanta?